Leo, what is up, y'all? What's good? What's happening? What it do? It's time for your weekly check-in. We're gonna see what's happening with y'all in the third week of September. September week 3, boy. Excuse me. I always get the frog in my throat when I go live. It's so weird. All right, so we're dealing with a weekly check-in here. So it's just a short, quick, general, energetic overview. If any of you need a personal reading, if you want, you can go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com. But I do have a link for that right down here in the description of this video. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me do a deck swap. Let me grab a deck I haven't used in a couple weeks. There we go. All right. What can we tell Leo about their situation and the person they're dealing with? Universe. What can we tell the Leo family? How's the energy looking for Leo? Ooh, Page of Wands. Ooh. Well, some of you could be dealing with a situation where there's a big age gap, possibly. Or you could be dealing with somebody that's just unbelievably immature. Or both. Well, we got King of Cups, though. So, are you... Ooh, and Page of Swords, Empress. Wow, okay. So there's a lot of confusion here, isn't there? It almost kind of feels like this person is imbalanced, you know? Because we got Page, King, Page, Empress, Page, King. So, immature, mature. Immature, mature. Immature, mature. It's like they kind of flip-flop. Maybe some of y'all, now this is maybe a stretch, but this kind of feels like the type of energy that comes out whenever a client tells me that they're dealing with somebody that they're pretty sure is bipolar. I'm no psychologist. I'm not here to diagnose anybody, just saying that this energy looks like what a lot of us would rhetorically say is bipolar. And there's another king. And the Emperor reversed. So, man, dude. But, okay, as far as any actions being taken, I'm thinking you got somebody probably stalking the hell out of you. But I'm not really seeing this person taking any action towards you. And I'm not really seeing the two of you coming together and connecting. If anything, I think this person is out there playing around, playing the field, keeping their options open, trying to find someone new. Okay. Some of you dealing with a Taurus. I also have Taurus again. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. A lot of mirroring action going on here, though. A lot of mirroring action. So we got here, that's that indicates mirroring right there. And that indicates mirroring. Emperor and the Empress, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see how this person feels about you and what their true feelings and intentions are. What's this person's truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions walking away from this? But here's my thing then. Why the hell are they watching you? Hang on, before I get a fucking migraine, let me clear the air real quick. Because this shit right here just pisses me off, man. Stupid ass shit. Here's how I see it. Does anybody agree with me on this? If I'm walking away from you, I don't care what you have going on in your life. I'm not watching you. You know? If I want to walk away from you and I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to fucking watch you. Why the fuck would I do that? What would be the point? We'll dig in and see here in a minute. It's probably something very childish and fucking petty, per usual. But, Seven of Swords. Yeah, this I gotta mind my vibration here. This person's energy gonna give me a fucking headache. I gotta be careful here how I say this. They hope to see something really horrible happen to you. I don't think they themselves are going to try to make something bad happen to you. But this is a classic example of I'm going to walk away and I'm watching you with my fingers crossed, hoping something bad happens to you. Hoping something bad happens to you. Oh man, I hope you get what you deserve. I hope karma gets you for what you did to me. You know, and they dedicate their life to, you know, hoping to see something bad happen to you. Doing things to try to get your attention, you know. Well, okay. And like I said, this energy looks astronomically immature. Maybe are you dealing with somebody that's really young by chance? I was just telling Cancer this a minute ago. If somebody was to come to me and say, hey, look at this spread and guess this person's age, I would say, maybe 18, 19, 20. And I'm being generous just because the Emperor's in here. But when you have 2 pages with the Seven of Swords, right, if it was just this, I'd probably say 14, 15. But the Emperor kind of bumps it up a little bit, so maybe 18, 19, 20. Oh, man. Whatever, dude. Jesus, fuck. Let's get some advice here. I don't think you got to be a rocket scientist. You ain't even got to be a goddamn birdcage scientist to figure out where the hell this is going. Let's get the advice, man. Let's get the advice for Leo. What's the advice? Man, when that comes out straight out the gate, 8 of Cups, that's a pretty direct, straightforward message. Let me see what else comes out before I say anything. Yeah. So you know that I'm normally, I try not to be that reader that just tells you what's going to happen or tells you what to do and not to do, because that doesn't help you. I'll tell you those things. I'm not saying I won't. But that is just the cherry on top of my actual goal and my intention. Doing that doesn't help you. That ain't gonna fucking help you. If I just tell you, yeah, this is gonna crash and burn, you should walk away from it. What do you learn from that? If I just tell you to do something and you only do it because I told you to, what does that help? Nothing. That doesn't help anything. So I try not to be the one to just tell you need to fucking walk away from this. But But. I think this is a situation that not walking away from it would do you more harm than good. Sometimes, depending on the nature of the situation, it is best to step away because this right here, this shit right here, could potentially sabotage your entire life path. Your entire life path. Your whole soul's mission. And if there's an important lesson that needs to be learned from this situation, the universe will make sure you learn it some other way. This looks pretty serious. I ain't gonna lie. I normally ain't gonna tell you that. Usually what I'll say is, I'm not gonna tell you what to do here. That's usually what I tell people. I had a client today, earlier, who is dealing with somebody who they already know is ungodly toxic. I pull spreads, devil card, devil card, devil card, 7 of swords, 5 of swords, devil card. I'm telling the person that this individual is toxic, but I told this person, I'm not going to tell you to walk away from this. I'm not going to tell you that. But I will tell you this person's energy and intentions. I'll tell you what's more than likely going to happen. And you do what you need to do in order to extract as much knowledge and wisdom from this situation as you possibly can. But try to learn the lesson. Now, with this kind of situation here, it's beyond that. It's past that. It's past that. If you haven't learned the lesson from this experience here, that's okay. There's more than one way to skin a cat. The universe can put you in another situation that outlines the exact same lessons that your soul needs to learn without this. This is saying, stay away. Stay away, stay the fuck away. Some of you dealing with an Aquarius. I also have Pisces, Aries. Anything else? Libra, got Libra. All right. Oh, Virgo, okay. Could be anybody. Those are just energies, but take that and do with it what you will. Damn, dog, that's pretty serious. All right, whatever. It's gear shifting time now. Let's see what's going on with the singles and the person that you're interested in. Yeah, fuck it. Actually, no. You know what? Hang on, y'all. God damn. Okay. One of my good luck decks. This deck is yelling at me from across the room. What's happening between the single Leos and your love interest? Hangman reversed. You're getting to a point where you're just sick of waiting on this, aren't you? You may be making the decision not to wait on this anymore. Yup. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Starting to just feel like a big old ass waste of goddamn time. And a new door of opportunity is opening. and you're not missing this new opportunity. I feel like you're connecting with somebody totally different. Yeah, I feel like a new love offer's coming in. Yep, you're taking a new leap of faith. Okay. Seen that come through a few times this week for a few signs. Actually, that just came through for Cancer. Cancer had a very, very similar message. Like I said, we're going to be seeing a lot more of that here in the coming weeks and months because we're at the last quarter of the year. We're heading into death season, Scorpio season. That's where everything is wrapping up and coming to a close. So that everything that happened over this last year can culminate and then get ready to manifest for the next cycle next year. So a lot of old shit is being cleared out between September, October to the end of the year. And definitely into Aries season. But, all right, well, let's see how this person feels about you. What's going on here? What's going on here? How this person feel about Leo, universe? Ace of Wands. See, they're not sure. Okay, they're lonely. Here we go. Yeah. They're lonely, but they don't know if they want to be single or get into a relationship. And even if they did want to get into a relationship, I think they may have more than one option to choose from. So, first of all, they don't know if they want to be in a relationship. Second of all, they don't know who they would want to be with if they did. See what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody else, but I ain't got no time for indecisiveness and confusion. I ain't got no time for that. I'm not saying that it's not okay to be in that mindset. There's nothing wrong with being indecisive. Then stay the fuck away from everybody then. Stay the fuck away. If you don't know what you want, you don't know who you want, stay the fuck away from everybody and get yourself right. That's all I'm saying. That's the shit that ruins good people. All right? People like that who have no fucking business out there in the dating world. Don't know what they want. Don't know if they want anything. Don't know who they want. Don't know if they want to be single. Don't know if they just want to play around and play games. Don't know what I want. Those people putting themselves in the dating world is what ruins good people. I mean, I guess as fucked up as this sounds, it's job security for me. But, you know, as a light worker, my ultimate goal and my ultimate mission is to help reverse all that shit and get us out of the old ways of thinking that are creating these shitty situations that we always find ourselves in as humans, especially in the romantic forefront, you know? So, yeah, okay. Whatevs, man. Does this need advice? Does it need any advice? Does Leo need advice for this situation, universe? I'm feeling this deck. This right here is slowly becoming my favorite deck, honestly. Slowly but surely. It's not too big, not too small. It is a little bit smaller than, say, one of these. Just a smidget smaller, but not too small, you know? That's always the advice that comes through when a situation comes out like this. Let me see if I can find a different way to word it. An effective, different way to word it. When, how am I going to say this? When you're being shown what somebody's true colors and true priorities are, don't hurt yourself with your own expectations. Don't do that. You know how they say actions speak louder than words? Well, they do. You would think that, as cliche as that statement is, that more people would learn how to live by it, but they don't. Actions speak louder than words. If they're showing you who they are and what they want, believe them. Goes back to my favorite philosophy. Let people do whatever they want. If you let people do whatever they want, they'll show you what they want. When they show you what they want, respond accordingly. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If I have some sort of concern, I'll make that known. Right? But when it comes to the grassroots, brass tacks, common sense shit in regards to a relationship that shouldn't have to be told, how stupid do you have to be to need to be told how to respect a relationship? It's really simple. If I wouldn't want it done to me, I'm not gonna do it to you. Fucking simple. So simple. Don't do what you wouldn't want done to you. It's that simple. How stupid would somebody have to be to not understand? Well, that thing you did to me that I'm upset about, well, it's different. I'm allowed to do it. You're not. How stupid would you have to be if you have to be told what you should and shouldn't do, who you should and shouldn't talk to, where you should and shouldn't go, who you should and shouldn't hang out with? If you have to be told that, I don't want you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You go do that somewhere else. You ain't my person. No. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what to do. You ain't stupid. You know what to do because you wouldn't want me doing it to you. That's how you know. If I did it to you, you would have a big fucking problem. So you think you're just going to do it to me and it's okay? No, fuck you. You ain't my person. So I'm going to let you do what you want. All I'm looking for is common sense and common human decency and common courtesy. All the other nuances and idiosyncrasies, we can talk about that later. But when it comes to respect, loyalty, being faithful, communication, that's brass tacks. That's common human decency. Common sense. You shouldn't have to be told. All you got to do is think about, how would I want to be treated? I'm going to treat you that way. Very simple. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to step back and I'm going to watch and I'm going to let you show me what you want. And once you show me what you want, am I going to get in there and try to bend and twist and control to try to change what you want? No. Because I can't. That's stupid. When you show me what you want, gotcha. Deuces. Deuces. Later. Can be a painful path to walk. It really can. But boy, it's rewarding. I'm telling you what, you will bypass and avoid so much meaningless, unnecessary, nonsense and childish foolishness and fuckery. And that'll clear the way for the universe to bring you the fucking blessings that do align with your highest good. All right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages that my Leo family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.